So, I've been told to tone down my support for the LGBT community, specifically the trans community, because I might make people who have differing beliefs feel uncomfortable sharing their opinions. And all I can say is, good. You should feel uncomfortable with your hate.
Okay, trans men, trans masculine people, men who cannot grow mustaches, y'all need some help. I have been debating doing this video because I didn't want to out myself, but y'all need it at this point. So I'm going to teach you how to do a good mustache that actually looks realistic, okay? Okay, so I took off my mustache, and first thing you're going to do, grab a palette of some sort that has a color that is similar to your eyebrows, okay? Similar to your eyebrows. Grab a brush that is very thin, like that. You're going to take the color and just do little hair motions over your top lip, okay? Do not put them onto your lip. Like, you do not do that. Do it so that it's above your lip, like that. You see? Okay, I leave a little space right here since hair doesn't grow there most of the time, and then I take the remainder of my brush, don't dip it back in there, and I do a little bit down here, okay?
I know, we know you were down for forever, and it's fine. I know, we know we weren't meant for each other, and it's fine. But if the world was ending, you'd come over, right? You'd come over and you'd stay the night. Would you love me for the hell of it? All our fears would be irrelevant. If the world was ending, you'd come over, right? Sky be falling while I hold you tight. No, there wouldn't be a reason why we would even have to say goodbye. If the world was ending, you come over, right? You come over, you come over, you come over, right? If the world was ending, you'd come over, right? That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are?
So my mom and I had an interesting conversation the other day. We were talking about my friend who is transgender and recently went through the whole process of like getting his name legally changed. And his mom was really upset about that. She was like, well, this is the name that I chose for you. And so I was kind of talking to my mom about this. I'm like, well, how would you feel like as a mom? And she's like, well, like when our kids are babies, we pick out names for them that like we think will be good for them. But like that's the same thing if you're getting a birthday present and you pick out a sweater. But like if you get the wrong size, then you're like, well, obviously I physically cannot wear this sweater. It does not fit my body. Or even if you don't like it, it's like, thank you for thinking of me, but I can't wear this. I appreciate it, but like let's go find something that fits us better. And that's the same thing with names.
Oh, you like my septum piercing? Thanks. Oh, you also like my black lipstick? Thanks. Oh, you also have daddy issues? Can I touch your tits? I'm a killer with the ladies.
Just trying. I now know my name. I don't play by the 5 most LGBT-friendly countries.
Okay, TikTok overlords, please make this go viral because people need to know this, please. So around the time of Pride Month, homophobes are always like, oh my god, what did gays do to get Pride Month? They don't deserve this, blah, 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 right? Well, in my history class right now, we are learning about something called the Lavender Scare. I have never heard about this, and I'm super active with LGBTQ plus stuff. So basically, it was this point in history where government officials thought that gays were a threat to national security and they were infiltrating like the government and stuff for the communists. So because of this, they forced 5,000 to 10,000 gay people, suspected gay people, to resign, out themselves, and 5 other people. It didn't matter what your rank, what your job was, or how important you were in society. If you were gay, you were out. When they were arrested, they weren't allowed any attorneys in the room during questioning. People's lives were derailed with absolutely no proof or justification. In the end, 0 people were found guilty of what they were fired or resigned for. You homophobes need to learn your history and shut the fuck up. Pride 2020.
If I see one more TikTok of a half-naked boy staring at the camera, doing nothing, with the caption, "This took hours to make," with thousands of likes, I'm going to lose my marbles.
Isn't that cool? See, the bristles aren't straight. They're wavy.
Yeah, I'm not either.
What?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
What school did you go to? Because I don't think you were taught what the word respect actually means. Misgendering someone on purpose isn't respectful.
But is he like, what? But is he like, what? Like is he like Lemon Boy and me, you know?
No. Do people think that about? Oh my god, no! Oh.
Snake in the grass.
According to Peeps, there are 3 known genders. Pink, blue, or yellow. Which one do you want?
Hi, this is why the movie Barbie and the Diamond Castle is definitely about a lesbian couple. Okay, first of all, this is where they live. Now, this is secluded from like the rest of society. They live all by themselves away from town, where nobody can judge them or hear them moan in the middle of the night when they make love. Throughout the movie, they adopt 2 dogs. Now, they do have 2 guys who would usually be Barbie and her best friend's love interests, but in this movie, they never end up together. At the very end, they're just like, hey, maybe they'll need 2 bodyguards. That's it. They're not even really in the movie a whole lot. Now get ready, because this next one is the big kicker. At one point in the movie, they float away together on a giant magical rainbow! A giant rainbow! The symbol of gay pride everywhere. When they complete their quest and save the girl trapped in the mirror, they have the option to live at the Diamond Castle, and they say no, we would rather live together in seclusion. When they dance with the princess at the end, it's not a romantic dance, it's like a synchronized traditional dance. In conclusion, this whole story is just how Barbie came out as bi to cat.
Our new baby sister, she counts. My mom's best friend who's been living with us, she counts. Our dog Mr. Beanie should.
Sweetie, I hate to break it to you, that's your mom's girlfriend.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Yo, I cannot with the heterosexuals. Not today, sweetie. So I work as a waiter in New York, and today I was serving this man. And the first thing he says to me, like literally the first thing out of his mouth is, hey, I have a question for you. Are you gay? And I was like, yes. And he was like, oh yeah, I could tell. Oh, you could tell? You could tell? Well then why did you ask?
No matter what, announcing who you are to the world is pretty terrifying, because what if the world doesn't like you?
Dominique et Nick s'en allaient tout simplement, routier, pauvre et
So I finally got another transphobe comment. I don't get too many of these, but it says, also, you're not a boy, you're a girl. And I said, sorry, hun, the doctors don't agree with you. Shrugging emoji. And I thought, let's go check out this account, just for the fun of it. And so I get there, and there was only one video. And it starts with, I have nothing against the gays, but he goes on to complain that gays get an entire month, but veterans only get 1 day. So I commented, November is Veterans Month. My granddad didn't fight in wars for you to be homophobic. Because, yeah, my granddad was Special Forces, and he was calling me Zach years before I started testosterone. So don't use being in the military or people fighting in the military as an excuse to be transphobic. Thank you!
I got a new life, you would hardly recognize me, I'm so glad.
So there's this rumor going around that gays are bad at math, and some of you might say, oh, it's because you can't multiply, but I actually think it's just because we've always been told that we don't count.
Don't stay awake for too long, don't go to bed. I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of bed.
Yeah, I don't wanna fall asleep, I don't wanna pass away. I've been thinking of our future cause I'll never see those days. I don't know why this has happened, but I probably deserve it. I tried to do my best, but you know that I'm not perfect. I've been praying for forgiveness, you've been praying for me.
Hey babe,
Yeah?
how come you never tell me when you orgasm?
Because I don't want to call you when you're at work?
Oh, what?
I was literally born to be a lesbian. Like, look how large my hands and fingers are. Like, look at that. I'm 5'11". Do I need to say more about that one? I have literally the worst gag reflex out of anyone I've ever met. Men would not be pleased.
I wanna see it all firsthand this time. I wanna know what it felt like.
So I just got back from the store. When I went to go check out, the guy that was bagging my groceries said, "Oh my god, I just saw your TikTok the other day about Call Me By Your Name." And then the cashier lady said, "What's Call Me By Your Name?" And then he said, "No, it's not your language, it's just for us. Our wedding is in November."
I saw someone do this and it reminded me of me and my girlfriend. This is what being a lesbian is like. Baby, why couldn't of you have sat over there?
Because I won't be with you.
Put a finger down, bottom edition. Put a finger down. I said put a finger down. Good girl.
I really don't know why it's such a big deal though. Going up, go down, down, down. Anything for the crown, crown, crown. When the lights go down, down, down.
No, I don't like homosexuals.
Whoa! Character development time. Now I like all homosexuals, except for one. Me.
I'm really sick of people calling me gay. Like, I'm not gay. I'm really feminine. Like, if I was gay, like, would I dress like...
In my ear, baby, words I want to hear. Tell me that you love me too. Tell me that you love me too. Put your head on my shoulder, whisper in my ear, baby.
meow, 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 meow.